The Dark Mirror. In the poem book, The Dark Mirror by boivin. She stands before the tall thing of wood and glass. The reflection back at her is not of her own, but of what might be dark and deep. She stares back at herself, her other, darker self. She stands before the solid wood frame and places her hand lovingly along the side, as though she is in a trance. It calls to her to come inside, forget all that is, forget all that once was. She could escape for a short while. But would they really notice if she was to disappear into the dark realm? Alice could just go slip inside for a short while. It would not be so very long, she promised her mind. Just long enough to forget all that has come to be. She would lay among the blackest of flowers and sing along with the sad, woeful lament. She knows of those songs all too well. She caresses the ornate carvings along the frame, debating more with her brain. She could sit with the Mad Hatter and the March Hare, share in the lovely little poisons of teas in their cups, the assortment of flavors surfacing upon her tongue as she digs back in her memories. Her reflection smirks at her as though she knows all too well just what she has been thinking. She glances back at her darker self with the side of an eye, wanting to tempt her to step on through herself. A simple shake to the head tells her this is not so. She gives a sigh and contemplates further. The roses are painted black there with the tips of blood red. She plays her finger along the glass slowly until her hand stops in front of her. She rests her palm flat to meet herself. She gazes up into her reflected eyes that seem to shine. She smirks again and pulls her other hand from behind, revealing that same thought of flower before them. Thoughts become wishes into fruition here. You know that all too well, too, my dear. She could be free and have no cares any more. But she knew she could not last that way long. Standing before the tall thing of wood and glass, she stares at the same hands on the clear pane, similar yet different, all the same. She slips her other hand to take the rose and removes her other hand away, giving a nod to herself as the other nods. Knowing what her answer was for now, she watches as her darker reflection steps away, with the Cheshire grin fading slower behind her. She rolls the rose as black as the darkest night upon her hand, never noticing the tips of blood red dripping to the floor. You can find this on Amazon and on all ebook sites. It's The Dark Mirror by boivin. Enjoy. Subscribe to this channel.